Funny story. My mother, I was bribed into dance. My mother bribed me with a Nintendo 64. She said, if you do a year of dance, I'll get you a Nintendo 64. I was like, I weighed out the options, you know, as a young kid does, you know, weigh out there all their options, a year of dance. Yeah, definitely worth a Nintendo 64, right, with Smash Brothers and all that. But, so that's how I got started off with jazz and ballet and dance and with tumbling as well. Then I went to a different studio that was like an hour and a half away. So I was doing both dance studios at the time, and one of them was an hour and a half away. So it was pretty much all of my extracurricular activities during school, after school, were spent dancing between these two studios. Yeah, I moved to Vegas.
I'm an all-style dancer, and they call us all-style because we basically take moves from other styles and add it to our own. Like I've done jazz, contemporary, I've done ballet, but hip-hop is just, it's more fun. I don't know, there's something about that hip-hop just hit different.
6, 7, 8.
Well, no, if you're freestyling here, you can freestyle wherever and just go to that corner. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because you guys can come all the way to the red line too. You can really, really speed up this way if you want.
Yeah, plus I don't even, well, I don't know where you're gonna end up. You don't know where you're gonna end up for your solo. We're in like the social media TikTok era now, right? Where dance is like everywhere and accepted everywhere. But back in the early 2000s, it was a little bit different, you know. If you were a guy and you danced, it wasn't, let's say, as accepted as it is now. So it's pretty interesting at school, growing up, middle school, high school, I withheld from all my friends and everyone at that school, dance was a secret. Because I didn't want to get made fun of and bullied and whatnot, and which is weird, right? But so yeah, during high school, and all the girls that I used to dance with that would go to my high school, I would always tell them, listen, when we're at school, you don't know me. Like we don't dance together. I specifically remember saying that, and so odd just to try to avoid being bullied and whatnot. But times have changed, you know, and guys dancing is cool now, and it's accepted, which is great, you know, that we've come to that point. But yeah, it wasn't so easy. It definitely wasn't so easy. I kept it a secret until I felt, you know, more comfortable in my own skin, less afraid of what people thought of me and things like that. So, will this fit you better? This looks bigger.
Yeah.
He's just going to keep layering them. You're all going to feel tight by the end of it.
So how I came up with the concept of the choreography for the song I Wanna by Blackheart Amir is that the first chorus, so if you listen to the first part of the first chorus, it's more sensitive, it's not so in your face, it's not so aggressive. And then the second part of the chorus has these lyrics that are a little bit more dominant and aggressive and assertive. And so I thought there's that juxtaposition there, there's that asymmetry where I could break that into two halves of the same concept, which is love. So on the one hand, you had Terry as the more dominant, aggressive side of love, and then you had me in the white, symbolizing the more sensitive side of love. And so that's how basically I listened to the lyrics and I thought, what could I come up with? And that's what I came up with. You want to just do the chorus one time? Let's do the chorus. But where's center though?
Let's walk it through.
Where's, yeah.
But my biggest problem ever is learning someone else's choreography. I can come up with my own and I would kill it. And then when it comes to learning someone else's choreography, I struggle with it a lot. Like it takes me hours, it takes me a lot of time to learn it. And I don't know why, it's just, I can freestyle, I can dance like crazy, and I can do all this crazy stuff. But when it comes to learning someone else's choreography, it's a big struggle for me because I have to learn their flow, I have to learn how they did it. And I've actually went to dance classes and I will learn someone else's choreography, and it seems like people who's been doing this choreography for years, they're naturally doing this. They've always been doing this. me, I kind of struggle with it a lot. So, but at the same time, it's choreographers who can't freestyle. Like they're so used to these rules, they're so used to being restricted to certain moves that I say, okay, like, you know, I'm gonna put a song on, let's freestyle. And they're like, I don't know, man, I don't know if I can do this. I don't freestyle, I only do choreography. So that's kind of weird because, you know, there's choreographers who can't freestyle, and then there's some freestylers who can't really do choreography. But for me, I can do choreography and freestyle, but it's when it comes to learning someone else's choreography, then it's like, okay, I need to, how did you say move again? You said do this? Oh, wait, but come on, like this? Oh, okay, and then I have to, you know, keep doing it, but yeah, that's really my struggle, where it is.
Can we have you shift? Because I like the three panels of the window here. You
Okay.
guys are both dancing. It might be pretty cool to see that behind you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool, or is that weird for you?
No, we can switch, so it would just be these corners. Shush. If it's a project like this, then I kind of don't have a motive. I don't have like an agenda. I just kind of press play and see what I feel, and I just layer from the base, just the basic concept of what I want to portray. You know, and it can evolve as it goes. But if I'm teaching for class or something, it's definitely like, I want to make it challenging for the kids. Like, I definitely have an agenda, and I'm going to formulate my choreography to that agenda. But for a project like this, I think it should be more free, and it should have less of an object, like less of an objective, and more of like art, because sometimes art doesn't have an objective. Art just wants to be art, right? And so, and it sometimes may come off as disingenuous if, you know, art has a purpose or a point. It could become propaganda, you know, say. So this one, I definitely try to be more free with it and have an open concept.